Well, we know how good Snapfire is against Coddle, but a Snap Pugna pick.
Yeah, Snap definitely makes sense for sure. I've seen her a lot versus the Keeper of the Light. If you guys haven't seen that, just little shredder, you can take down the ultimate very easily. And that is probably like the best thing I called outside of Chakra.
So what position you thinking for this Pugna?
10 seconds.
They played it before. Were they the support Pugna? No.
5 seconds remaining.
No, they were. Yeah, they were support Pugna for Nuts last time. So it has potential to be support. I don't think it looks like a particularly great support Pugna game because there's no one that it like hard counters.
I think he's much better in a core role, but wow, these are really versatile lanes. Pugna could be safe lane or mid. DK could be any of them. And really, Ember could be any of them as well. So it just sort of depends on the matchups they want. And like you said, it could also be support Pugna. So Pugna Coddle doesn't feel like there's a huge amount of synergy as a support combo.
No, but at least they have control out of some of their cores. They have the DK stun. They have Ember with the constant catch and chase.
They ban out
Rally
DP.
Ripple just. I mean, that makes sense. Right? That's a hero that could have just like cemented this together and allowed them to just like push for objectives. Constantly playing around it.
I want to see Geek Fam take a good 4. Like a Tusk-esque hero. He's been banned out, but like Earth Spirit, I want to see a core Pugna for sure.
Pretty good Clockwork game.
Yes. Void Spirit.
The Void.
The Douche Lord.
So they have 3 cores with good control elements. That's nice. The DK, the Void Spirit, and the Ember. Assuming those are the 3 cores. You actually don't know these days with the Void Spirit and the Embers. We've seen supports from both of those 2.
Interesting.
The Reality Rift one just looks a lot more stable. You just look at it, you're like, I see all of your positions. I know what everyone's going for. They've already banned the OD. Otherwise, that would look pretty good here. Monkey King, I think, is still in.
Ooh.
I don't know if Reality Rift play it. Looks like a pretty good Monkey King game to me. Looks like they played it in the past.
I like that.
I see DK, Ember, and Void Spirit, and I say Monkey looks like he just is good in all 3 of those lanes.
They are a little light on control, though.
He's got a stun. It's good.
Yeah. Monkey could work.
They've been picking a lot of TA.
What about Shadow Fiend?
He just got banned.
Oh, holy crap!
Otherwise, you would have been. You were onto something there, buddy.
Yeah.
There you go. They could troll mid if they wanted to. They could try the Morphling mid that we've heard is and we've watched absolutely dominate the Embers.
The problem, though, is it doesn't have to be Ember mid. They could easily put Void, DK, or Pugna mid if they feel like it's the ideal matchup. So
I think any of those, the Morph is still just, I assume, kind of okay, though.
I guess you're right. Well, Pugna probably shits
I'm
on
just
him.
picking Monkey. If I'm picking a hero here, pick Monkey. You could also go Queen of Pain if you really want to, I guess, but
I think Pugna should dumpster Morphling 1v1 mid, actually.
I think Pugna's the last hero that should be a core, though, in this lineup.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, in terms of if they did the morph and put him mid and they had no matchup, I think that one is really hard for Morphling. You have the burst to really make his day difficult.
I can see that, but I also have had so many matchups where I would think the same thing with Morphling, and then it just goes fine for the Morphling, and I just go, this hero's so weird. It's like,
yeah,
it's so hard to calculate like how effective harassment is.
I'm with you on that. Man,
Like,
Reality Rift's stuck on this too.
Oh, they're taking their full time. Just pick the Monkey and be happy.
I would have said Meepo if he wasn't banned out.
Yeah. You know, I can see some issues maybe why they're not just like snap picking Monkeys, because like in the mid game, the Pugna is kind of annoying, and the Keeper of the Light can just cancel your ultimate quite a bit.
Wow, it is
we'll
the
go
morph.
Morph.
Okay. So what does Geek Fam do here? What is the ideal matchup given these heroes?
I think probably the DK. I feel like at least he has some damage, and then he has the base damage reduction with the Breathe Fire, right? That sounds like it would be effective.
So I don't know if they switch it up with like Ember since he's so versatile, but Raven should be the one in the safe lane.
Carl is usually the mid player.
Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be a mid Void Spirit.
Okay. I haven't got to witness this matchup yet.
And it's a Cuckoo DK. So we'll get to see the position 3 DK, a little off lane action. 5 Coddle, 4 Pugna. Damn, I really wanted that core Pugna.
Well, I was looking at some of the other matchups between Pugnas and Morphlings, and most teams don't put the Pugna mid, so that just makes me assume the Morphling wins it.
Okay, that's a fair.
Or at least isn't punished hard enough for it to be worth it.
I have no counter argument for that one, bud. Stats don't lie.
We ain't no pros. It's obvious.
1.54 for Geek Fam, 2.38 for Reality Rift.
Reality Rift just looks like so again stable is just the word that keeps coming to mind. I see heroes. I know what they want to do.
Yeah. I like
feel like
all the
Geek Fam
Geek
are
Fam
diving.
heroes individually, but together, I'm not really seeing it. Does that make sense?
Yes, it's like a Picasso face.
Yeah. Like all 5 of these heroes, I think, are quite strong. They're pretty good meta picks. We saw the power of Ember and Void together, very mobile. Right, Forev played that great position 3 Void Spirit and kind of broke that game wide open just with this mobility, gank after gank after gank. And with a DK, you can play pretty high tempo. So
Now they did lose that game.
yeah, I know.
But you're right. He did. Sorry, I
But
just threw that in for
we
no
saw
reason.
some of the power, but my counter was going to say, but what do they do against this Morphling? I mean, we have seen a couple of just devastating Morphling games that make the hero look intimidating.
I don't think the Ember. I mean, typically the Ember out of these heroes would be the Spirit Vessel builder, but Raven's playing it, so I assume that won't be the case. I feel like he's gonna be going more of like a harder carry build. I don't know if DK can work it into his build. That feels kind of awkward. Maybe the Void Spirit can go like Spirit Vessel Yules or something.
That sounds
Good luck, lads. Good luck, sirs.
Not
Isn't that
great.
nice, guys?
yeah. Look at the friendly
Awesome tips too.
Raven.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't got to watch Geek Fam in a hot minute.
No, me neither.
We
I'm
haven't
excited.
capped their games, right?
I don't think so. You know, speaking of orgs, I don't know the full details. You know, Geek Fam has completely expanded out. They have like, it's either LAN cafes or arcades or movie theaters or something. They've got a whole media brand now.
Dude, you just named a lot of things.
Well, no, seriously, there's like Geek events. It's the Geek insert blank thing. So Geek Fam is the team, but they're like a full stack operation now. I remember when they started as just a small Dota 2 team asking me if they could play in the Mr. Cat Invitational. And look at them
Over
now.
Skype back in the day.
They're a
when
massive
Everyone still
org.
used that
Uh-huh.
before Zoom was a thing.
All that was a very shitty anecdotal way to say it's cool to see things grow in the C region.
Oh, that ward just got spotted in the mid lane. So they know there's a Radiant Observer here.
Now, Radiant have a sentry right next to this observer. The battle for
Saving
vision.
that for his mid hero, you know?
Yeah. Although, how does it go? I thought if you put the sentry down, you get credit for it. Is it whoever actually kills the ward gets the golden XP?
I believe you get the gold, but not the XP.
If the sentry fire gets the XP.
No. So the Morphling will get the XP,
Okay.
which is good.
But the gold will go to the sentry
Right, whoever
fire.
bought it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So it does split. Interesting. Void Spirit off to a pretty good start against the Morphling. Very curious how this lane matchup goes.
Dude, why does that sound exactly like Battery Assault? Like one of his attack animation noises. That one. I
Yep.
don't like it.
It tings.
Freaks me out.
Oh, he gets the taunt. Alacrity. Ooh, he's okay. That's some scary bursts, though. First salve run out. I think they should start to shift in favor of Morphling, but I'm not sure. So we got Ember Coddle up top against the Rubik Abaddon. And bottom lane, the Pugna DK against the Snapfire Gyrocopter.
Oh. Cal got the deny on the ward. He did get some XP for it, though. He got the deny XP.
Still.
Which I actually didn't know worked on boards. It just, like, creeps. Unless I'm crazy when I was just looking at his XP, but it looked like he gets some.
That is an interesting mechanic. I'm not sure.
I mean, it makes sense, right? It just like denies. Like, why would it be any different? I don't know. I just assumed it was for some reason. I guess.
Well,
I mean, towers you don't get a partial.
I was
so.
gonna say wards are their own classification, so it totally could be different.
Your anger is useless.
Looks
Oh, this
like,
bottom lane looks obtuse. They just have the nether ward hiding in the trees.
Yeah. Gyro farming pretty well. Ember Spirit farming pretty well. Both offlaners doing fine, but nothing to write home about. And mid lane is so far the Void Spirit show, but low HP. Morph definitely able to abuse the regeneration mechanics we've been talking about. And just glancing at the net worth, it's not a very big margin for this Void Spirit at all.
Bottom lane, they're trading a lot of blows back and forth. Nuts almost gets hit by a blast that would have killed him.
Zephyr,
A couple more right clicks. Zephyr, don't do it.
unrelenting.
No missile there, though. So Nuts has a predicament during these team fights, right? He might have to take down the nether ward. He might have to take down the Will-O-Wisp, the little shredder. I guess by the time it's the mid game, he'll hopefully have it on 12 seconds. He can kind of do both.
Dire's structures are falling.
Good pull by Zephyr. Gonna help pull that lane right back out of there as they're sort of diving Drew under the tower.
Trading up top. Where do you think this first blood's going to come out? Feels like fairly static lanes right now. I'm sort of thinking mid. They're
I
playing
think
on
bottom.
such low HP.
It shouldn't happen mid until level 6.
All right.
Although you're not wrong. Carl's getting pretty low there.
I mean, they're pushing it to the limit.
Yeah, they're both low enough you can't really look away from this lane, just in case.
And now rotation's starting to move for the 4-minute rune. It's an
Oh, man,
arcane
that was-
bottom.
He's 130 HP. That was so close. He had a fairy fire, though. That's why Lacquity didn't dive him. Smart guy.
4-minute rune. The scale tipper in the mid lane, as it often turns out. Gyro very even with this Ember Spirit up top. And DK and Abba within a couple CS of each other also. Strikingly even lanes, Trent.
I remember at one of our games earlier, we had like 7 or 8 kills at 6 and 7 minutes, so... Playing a little slower here. As we move to Geek Favorite out of it. But they're just getting warmed up, you know? It's just game 1.
Yeah.
They're easing into some Dota.
Shout
They're
out.
taking down nether wards with little Shredder.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's pretty nice.
Yep.
It's the double counter.
Blinding
Drew.
light up top to secure the bounty.
Yeah, battle down bottom too. Checking in top. Looks like KYXY gets off his shield. Telekinesis back. Raven only level 4. They'll just TP out and no way to interrupt. Shout out to our amazing admin that remembered to update the title on the Twitch stream, because I didn't.
Wow.
Dougie carrying hard right now.
Typical admin, always carrying. That's how they do.
I'm trying to give credit where credit's due, my man. Spread the
Yeah.
love.
It's deserved. Now we just need to remember to do the odds at 15 minutes and we'll have done our part.
And we'll have done our jobs.
Certainly not doing anything else. All right. Yeah. Has level 6 in the morph, but no big plays. Just taking his 3 in the waveform, 3 in the shift.
Yeah, his level
doing his
6
thing.
is a little less scary. The Void Spirit, that opens up some kill potential. Astral Step. An obnoxious spell.
White Mon secures the top rune. Oh, did you want this regen rune? Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, Resonance Pulse. Gets off
Just
the
got
morph.
6. I mean, it's only physical damage. It's not that crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Morph does pretty well against this Spirit also.
Yeah, he's trying to catch up now. He was pretty far behind before.
How much do you feel like Void Spirit needs to snowball when he's in the mid lane? Like, is he okay just trading farm like this? Because I'd be a little
Yeah.
scared.
I think he's fine. It's just all about his rotations that really matters.
Right.
I think he's more reliant on those kills on the side lanes than like an Ember is. An Ember, you know, he kind of has this like game plan going after, but
Sure.
Void Spirit's just so good at setting up kills at this point in the game that you feel like you're wasting it if you're not.
Yeah.
I think him and Ember are a really good combo together, like T1 showed earlier. They have a ton of good synergies.
Yeah. just hard to deal with. It kind of feels like you can't have enough stuns or disable to try to deal with all their mobility.
And there were several fights where, like, they might kill one of them, but then you've just spent everything, as you said, to, like especially killing the Void Spirit, and then the Ember comes through, and he just, like, mop and buckets your whole team.
This Coddle cosmetic is kind of wild. I'm seeing, like, Zeus from Warcraft 3 or something. He looks very un-Coddle-esque.
He looks like Gandalf if the Balrog took a couple more swipes at him. You know? Gandalf somehow came out looking pretty fine, frankly. But I feel like this is like hard mode Gandalf or something.
Yeah. This is weathered Gandalf. With, he looks like Uther a little bit from Warcraft
Gandalf
3.
the off-white, you know? They
The
bought him. Oh, God, it's first blood.
Oh!
Cuckoo gets the kill with the breathe fire.
All right.
It was a 3-on-2.
Well, the TP came in a little late, I guess. Telekinesis back. Cuckoo. Is he going to go down here? Dragon Tail. No, pretty fast in the dragon form. Back up top. KYXY. Cut and creep wave. Level 6 now. Skills it up. 20 stick charges. Bummer for White Mon. KYXY should be good. Nope, never mind. Walks back in. Searing Chains, Aphotic Shield. Now Drew's here. Push back with the Blinding Light. And not going to chase down the Magic Missile. Even farm. Void Spirit and Morphling right now.
Quiet game, guys.
It is
Something
a very
might break
quiet
out up
game.
top. Raven's here.
Drew. This is the great target to bring down. Hard with the Abaddon next to him, though.
I mean, that looked like an issue with a Pugna support, though. Like, there's so many support heroes that guy should have just been dead.
Yeah.
You were like 10 feet away from him. You just have no spells that help. But the Pugna will be good in other ways.
It will be, yeah. This is the kind of reason, though, why I like the core Pugna a lot more. I think this hero has a lot of damage potential and can play very fast. The support is just not that impressive.
Well, here's something about the support one, though. It's going to be about the ultimate now that it's been changed. Right? Like,
that
he's gonna
was
be able
definitely
to,
a buff to support Pugna.
Yeah, he's just going to ult this Ember and Void Spirit so they never have to go back home. Remember that last game where we had the support Pugna with the Slark? And he just kept ulting him over and over so then he could just run right back into fights all over the map?
Yep.
I think Zephyr's going to do the exact same thing to these two.
I would agree. 10 minutes. Runes coming out. White Mom maybe in some trouble. Blinding Light already used. Raven going back for the rune. Will not get it.
Lost the click battle. Meanwhile, Cuckoo and Zephyr going to get a kill and the rune.
They're going to find Hustler. And up top, they get nuts. Bit of a disaster for RR.
And Drew as well,
Find
stuck in the trees,
Void
but
Spirit, who's stuck
Carl.
with who? Now Raven's coming in. Carl kind of wants to come back for more. Gets off the taunt. But maybe Raven's in trouble.
can't
White
believe he
Mon
went back
throws
there.
in some damage. No Ignis Fatus.
all right, that was pretty cool. All right, is the K-Man dead though?
K-Man not going to make it.
Worth until he gets killed by Morphling. I feel like if he just like ran into the tower after, it would have been better. But obviously, he wanted to try and get out.
Was that a streak? No.
I don't think so.
Too early for a streak.
Jeez, look at the when you hit enter and you look on the left-hand side. Look how much what's going the way of a Geek Fam there. Okay, a lot of that's just runes, to be fair, but
And they
it was
bottled
3
runes.
kills in a row and a couple bounties.
Yeah, he bottled a haste rune. It makes it look like more than it is. Zephyr going to get got in the mid. Still a 3K net worth lead for Geek Fam. They did get that bottom tier 1 tower. Compliments of the DK. I love offlane DK, dude. You
I know,
have
it's
so
your
much
jam.
regen. You just plant in the bottom lane. This is exactly what you do. You cripple the lane. They walk away, and you're like, guys, I'm just going to hang out down here. I'm going to use my dragon and kill this tier 2 tower. If you want to join me, that's cool. If not, I'm also cool. I'm like a tumbleweed in the breeze. I'm just happy to be here.
It feels like an offlaner that can't make much of a difference, though.
Hey, what are you talking about? You got a dragon
he doesn't
tail?
have a big play potential. You just You build Blink Dagger every game.
The big play is that you bait them doing stuff on you. You play frontliner, dude. You're a beefcake. You absorb damage.
Courier.
Hey, look
Damn,
at that.
Cuckoo ulted for that courier kill. Now he's like, all right, I'll put some damage on the tower. Oh, Snapfire's trying to hide back here. Nuts is like, can I please just get level 6? He's going to run into Raven. Like, why is there an Ember here?
Is Raven okay? Okay, he's got the remnant back there. Carl
Hustler
down
has the remnants
front
too,
line.
though.
I'm a little surprised Geek Fam are backing off on this, but full retreat. Meanwhile, up top, Zephyr getting some space. Now level 7. Pugna just going for Guardian Greaves. Like
Guys,
that.
I don't want to alarm you, but this Morphling's level 11.
Let's take a look.
Getting a little out of control here.
I can confirm he's level 11.
Oh, that was a fat finger. Did you just see Nuts?
The cookie?
He tried to cookie Hustler, and he accidentally hit Mortimer's kiss. So he just globbed this glob right onto his Rubik, and it instantly canceled and cookied him.
Ah.
Those keys, that must be some legacy key issue or something. I feel like those keys are pretty far apart.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know.
Unless he meant to cookie and then shift you Mortimer kiss on where the Rubik was going to land, thinking that he'd have the timing for the stun. That might have been what happened. And he messed up the order.
Happens to the best of us. Invasion now, looking for the Morphling. The K-Man's here, hits him with a taunt, and Morphling's gone. All right. The Hustler. Caught by some chains. Follow-up damage. It's there. Abba in the front lines. It's a pretty big commitment from Geek Fam. Full retreat now. They're going to bump into Mortimer. This 5-man's pretty solid.
Dude.
RR don't really seem to have a good strategy to deal with it. They're just getting chased down and picked apart. Now Cuckoo.
This looks exactly like T1 playing the lineup with the Ember and the Void
Yep.
Spirit, though, right? It reminds me of Morph Shaker. It's like, it's just these two heroes, they're just running around together, creating chaos.
Yeah. And the DK, a little backline damage going in on the Gyrocopter. Coddle ult. He's getting healed up. It's a spread out fight. Still all alive. Another tick onto KYXY. That'll be the end of Ignis. Tower goes down. Cuckoo still sustaining for now.
Mortimer's back.
We got a full 5v5 mid. Zephyr
He's got the kisses.
sucking him dry. Kisses coming out. Geek Fam on the run.
Yo,
And-
Nuts?
Oh, Kisses still coming in. Now they're going to taunt Alacrity. He's in pretty far himself, but this is Abaddon doing a lot of sustain. Pretty wild fight, and I don't even think we'll get a team fight recap. Because nobody died.
Yeah, it was just the initial death on Snapfire, and then by the time the fight was over, he respawned and TP'd in, and then they just kind of all walked away.
Interesting. I don't even know who that favors. Part of me thinks that that's good for Geek Fam because they pulled the Morph from farming. They put some pressure on. They got a tower. But the fact that they also couldn't kill anybody, including the Morphling, makes me a little nervous because Alacrity is not online yet.
I don't have many concerns for Geek Fam now, though. I don't think. I think, like, Drew's still pretty far behind on the gyro. He's way down there.
Yeah.
Like,
How do they
supports-
kill the Morphling, though?
Well, they'll just kill everyone else.
I see. What about when Morphling gets shotgun? Then he's going to one-shot
He
the
can only
Pugna.
kill one person. You kill everyone else.
Huh.
Sure, it's fine. Huh.
I'm sure it's fine. All right, well, it's 16 minutes. Let's see if the odds think it's fine. We're going to see a fight here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, initiation up top. Who do we got? Morphling. It's the cookie.
Okay,
Now
man,
Nuts.
let the more. Oh.
Left behind. TP out from Alacrity.
Is under attack.
I don't know, Trent.
I like how Hustler is just living.
All right, I got some numbers for you, big dog. You ready?
All right, hold on. Let me try this. It's 1.9 9 for Reality Rift and 1.3 for Geek Fam.
Ooh, 1.25 for Geek Fam, 3.67 for Reality Rift.
Okay, yeah, my Reality Rift one was way too low. That's true. That should have been a lot higher. I wouldn't have guessed 3. I would have said like 2.5 or something. I thought it was closer.
3 is pretty wild. I don't think it's that bad.
I wouldn't take that 3x.
I probably wouldn't either, but let's see what Dota Plus says. Dota Plus is 45.56.
Favoring Geek Fam?
Yes. I'm more with those numbers. I think if Geek Fam screw up one of these commitments trying to knock down a tower.
I think part of it is that there's not that many great morph combos this game. Like, you could do Aghanims theoretically to do like morph gyro, which would be kind of hype, but it's not quite as good as the morph countering a gyro.
Morphling mid, stunned, morphing, disarmed, and waveform.
I'm listing his spells. Cookie, Breathe Fire. I can
Scatter Blast, and the Pugna Q.
Ah, the Pugnicky. I can't even say another blast. I assign it a letter.
I mean, seriously, though, they have no answer for Morphling. He just waveforms away.
Yeah, but who cares?
Well, they
What
will.
does it matter? What is Morphling doing?
He will do damage. He's ramping up, you see.
I don't think he's as scary without a buddy.
Well, Gyro wants to be his buddy. He's just too poor. And Morphling's an elitist.
That damn classism.
Morphling's a capitalist.
No, Morphling's a tier 1 hero. That's what it is. And Gyro's just this, like,
Well.
tier 2 afterthought. Like, oh, yeah, all our other better picks were banned.
Well, they go hand in hand, you see. Being tier 1 allows you a better interest rate at the Bank of Dota. All right, Morphling, taunted. And waveform again, Trent. He's fine.
Yeah, but who cares? They're just walking at structures. I don't think it matters if they don't kill it.
What do you mean? They're walking at structures. They have 2 tier 1s at 18 minutes. They're barely walking at structures.
Hey, look, they're gonna kill this guy. The creep wave's coming.
You mean Abba, who's going to walk away from them? Yeah, he's
No,
fine.
no, this guy under the tower. I was drawing circles over here.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a big Ignis, but another waveform. Now Mortimer. All right, well, Nuts is going to be in some trouble. I'll
See
give
that
you that
guy?
one.
That's the one.
KYXY. Nuts will be the first to fall. Gyro in the fray, trying to do as much damage as he can, and they're going to bring down Zephyr. Cuckoo, sustaining for now, trying to lay back into the Morphling. Now Carl back in the fray, dissimulate, in on Drew, he's down. Alacrity still standing. This Morphling is unkillable. They can't stop him.
Can I just say that I wish they would just stop casting spells on him? Like, legitimately, just stop. Like, why? There's no point. They wasted so much on that Morphling, and they could have killed everyone else. They need to just ignore him. He doesn't do anything.
Except Liv.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care if he lives. Just hit him with the Breathe Fire, and then start fighting everyone else.
Well, a 2 for 4. It's still a good fight for Geek Fam, but they don't get any objectives out of it. But yeah, there is a little issue here. All 3 of the cores on Geek Fam are yet to die. Are all of their kills on the Pugna? No.
Well, they only have 4.
Oh,
They
okay, the
killed
Void Spirit. Yeah, the Void Spirit's died twice. I'm sorry. The Coddle was throwing me off there.
A little more focus on the buildings here, I think, for
Yep.
Geek Fam.
I agree. I agree with you.
Invismarine for Raven, but it's just an ABBA. Don't be distracted. This is like some KP ABBA shit. Just let it go.
Yep. He's got
Stop
borrowed
following
time.
him.
He's going to be cool, I think.
Okay, no one's coming.
All right, maybe not. They're going to get him. Okay.
Jeez. He almost made it, though. And they lost their creep wave, though, because of it.
TP out from the Rubik.
Oh, save the catapult. Yes.
Let the siege commence. Pipe first on DK.
I can't believe how long it took to kill that ABBA.
Dude, Morph's going to get this shotgun, and he's just going to be picking off the back line, and
And I'm going to be eating
you're
it.
going to
Is that
look
what
like
you're saying?
a real dummy. You're going to be making that same face you were at the KL Major when we were arguing about Witch Doctor, and then Puppy picked Witch Doctor and went Voodoo Restoration level 1. I took a mental picture of that. I wish I could print it out.
Yeah.
I was wearing
Yeah,
my
I bet you do.
biological Google Glass that day. That's my most proud Dota moment.
Could someone get on the horn to Morphling and tell him that he's losing his face? Hey, Morphling. Hello? Well, I can't do anything anyway, so why should I come home?
Guys, I need my
Do you
shotgun.
see?
I still need 200 gold for my item, please. Just hold the base. He's going to get a tier 2 tower, and he's going to stop off and get the shotgun before TPing home. Tier 3 down. They're going to get the kill on ABBA. No buyback. Dire Straits for Reality Rift. They might even just sack this lane of barracks. The big brain play here, Trent.
But we didn't kill the Morphling.
Well, they still have a tier 2 mid, so it's just one lane. 6K net worth. Ooh. Dota Plus, Savage. 82%.
In strength is victory.
Indeed. Drew, not really making much item progression. I'll be real on this gyro. You might have been right there.
I mean, Drew's been our man, though, in these Reality Rift games.
Yes.
He's looked like the most impressive player
Oh,
on
for
this
sure.
team, I would say.
But-
So I'm surprised.
This has been tough for him. They're giving it all to the Morphling right now. And he has to make plays with this E-Blade. Now, I will be the first to agree with you if this E-Blade doesn't work. But you ready to see this Pugna just get deleted? Actually, it's going to be the Coddle that gets deleted. Pugna's got a robe and Guardian Grease now. Okay, maybe the shotgun's coming out a little late to be impactful. I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Also, the Blade Mail on Void Spirit.
Oh, this Radiant scan. It hits. Last second. So they know they're here. All right, Nuts. You need to step it up, my dude. The Snapfire has been awful so far, my guy. And I know you're a good Dota player. I need something
He's
here, man.
0-5 and 0.
I mean, I think he hit one goop so far this game, it feels like.
He's got 0 kill participation. That's rough.
Well, dude, they only have 4 kills.
Yeah, but still, you do AoE damage.
He's got to step it up. I'm sure he knows it.
He's
ready
also
for
a
it.
third of their team deaths. So, yeah.
That DK laugh is really good, I have to say, to keep spamming it. The most realistic sounding of the laughs compared to like the DP ones that are just like,
I think they just recycled that old recording of DP's Ultimate from the beta and turned that into a voice line.
Or the Bane one. The Bane has the best voice lines. If you go to the wiki and look up his are incredible. Like the Blink Dagger one. Oh, that one's 20 out of 20.
2 big items here, bud. The Aggies on Void Spirit.
Oh, that's going to be one sad Morphling. He is so far away from a Dispel.
And
He needs some help from his Abba.
Deso on the other Spirit. Speaking of the ABBA,
Your anger is
maintains his borrowed time, impressively enough, but now the Dragon form, KYXY, maybe in some trouble. He E-Blades the Dragon Knight. No, it wasn't the E-Blade. I'm sorry. That was adapted. Morphling in big trouble, though. Waveform out. They don't have the lockdown. KYXY will not live. Nuts in some trouble also.
Man, sick E-Blade, though.
He will
I
not
mean-
live. The E-Blade has done nothing.
Well, but they can't kill the Morphling.
And the game is over.
But Trent,
Damn it! RR making me look like a real chump right now. I wanted to believe, but alas, you were right. The team with Dragon Knight and Pugna were able to take the objectives. 18-4, minimal mistakes made.
they have played very clean. This
Another-
is not like the T1 and
Yes.
when they had Void Spirit Ember and they kind of like dove too many times. That did not happen here. Geek fam were a lot more reserved in their aggression.
All right, this is it. This is the hold. Rubik's coming up. This E-Blade, he's going to destroy the Coddle. Wait, he just used it on DK again. All right.
He's trying to save his buildings,
Yeah,
pushing them back.
that's playing to lose. You got to slacks this. You're going Dagon on Necro. You got to kill something. You're just slowing the bleed using it on this DK. I like that RR are trying to move out aggressively, though. They want to hold this tower. They want to make a stand while they even
All right.
have a chance.
Now, Dota Plus has a 5% chance for the Radiant. You guys have probably played some form of D&D at one point in your life. You just got to roll 120. At one time, you really needed a 20. That's this right now. This is a 1 in a 20 chance. How hard can that be, right?
That's if you trust the robots.
Oh God, no, it's 2% now. All right. You guys have played Die 50, right?
You guys have rolled 100 on a D100, right?
I rolled a 100 in a Dota roll. It was magical.
Drew. Down he goes. That's the end of Drew. He does have a buyback. KYXY. Borrowed time right away. A taunt. Back the wrong direction. KYXY on the run. Summons the mount. Run, Arthas. Oh, he's down. They do pick up Zephyr. That's the E. No, not the E-Blade. That's just the power of Morphling, Trent. They killed the weak one. How are they going to push now without their Pugna, huh?
I don't know. They only have DK and DD Deso Ember. What can you do?
With 4 charges in his Spirit Vessel. That's pretty good. This is rough for RR. Cuckoo just tanking the tower. He's picked up the Blink Dagger. I might need to try this Blink Dagger DK. This is a revelation, Trent.
What, you don't buy Blink?
I buy Silver Edge every game.
You haven't watched any of the most pros go double bracer Blink in the offlane DK. This is an evolution having the pipe.
I go double bracer Silver Edge. You know why? Because they changed Silver Edge to stop people from healing.
Right.
So sometimes it's really good.
Good versus Chen. You can't just heal your target.
Yes.
Across the map. That's
good
annoying.
Versus Dazzle. Necro.
Is it? Does Dazzle really heal in the middle of a team fight? I feel like he just graves.
You might be right. I really just buy it for the shorter cooldown on my invisibility.
I think you buy it because Shadow Blades are cool and you want to be cool.
Well, yeah. I like
TPing in.
Okay. Nuts in trouble. He jumps right into him. And now Drew's going to follow up. Nuts pays with his life, but maybe, just maybe, for RR, Alacrity trying to finish off the fattest. He's silenced. He waveforms away. Alacrity lives for now. Nice stolen Dragon Tail from Hustler. The Geek fam chasing him down. They've already found 2, and they're about to find 2 more. The Morphling's finally down. They get Hustler. Geek fam 1 step closer to a Game 1 victory. The lights are on.
I'm turning on the lights. I'm believing this one's finito. No roast required. Take your victory.
I like Shadow Blade because it's got attack speed, Trent.
That's nice. Stats are, well, not stats, but, you know,
And
benefits from your items are nice.
It is also fun to buy the Shadow
Are you
Amulet
watching this?
and abuse the lack of cooldown. I am.
Yeah. That was depressing. He just dodged, like, every one of those things.
Mid lane of Barracks. This DK 3-0 and 16. A perfect DK game. Look at you, Cuckoo. Here come the Mortimer kisses. They hurt. Pugna, Force Staff, Glimmer. RR do hold the melee Barracks. Dude, this is brutal. This is just a slow demise. It's or a goose egg, 100%.
Yeah, it looks very similar to our very last game in the previous series, where it was just the Naga and the Gyro. Now it's just a Morphling and a Gyro, but it's pretty much the same situation. With less chance of victory because there's not really a good Rapier hero. Well, I guess the Gyro's a Rapier hero just like he was before, but he doesn't have the farm for it like our other Gyro did.
Yeah. It's not quite the same. His item progression is just not. Oh, Void Spirit initiated on. Maybe just great bait. Nice
He
Ignis.
just got chained.
In comes KYXY. Abba trying to absorb as much damage as he can, but now Drew getting picked apart. He'll go down. Abba to follow. Another double damage on this Ember Spirit. Oh my Lanta. Raven is hitting hard. Stun and Morphling down. Trent, it pains me to say it, but you were right.
Yeah.
The E-Blade was not enough.
He couldn't even get to a Dispel either. They started losing so hard, so he just gets Spirit Vessel the rest of the game. I think Geek Fan did a very good job of mostly ignoring the Morphling. There was like one fight where I think they spent a little bit too much time on him.
Yeah.
But other than that, after that fight, you could tell that they had a discussion. It was just like, okay, just kill the buildings. Just ignore the Morphling as much as you can. And Cuckoo, I noticed in a lot of those times, was making a concerted effort to hit him with the Breathe Fire because of like how effective it is at reducing his damage. and just making sure that if the Morphling's up, he's not outputting that much on the rest of your team.
Did the DK get the talent?
I don't know. Did he? I doubt it. Mana regen's like that's at
he went
10,
mana
right?
regen. Okay.
Yeah, the mana regen's way too good.
I know
think
it's
that's
good,
fine.
but there are some scenarios where that damage reduction is pretty crippling, and it almost felt like he had it. That's how little damage the Morphling did. How's that?
They just had no items.
How's that, huh?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go for that. Sure.
Yeah, never really a moment when Reality Rift had control. That graph tells it all. Well, a 1-0 for Geek Fam.
Yeah, not much more to say about that one there, guys. Stay tuned for game 2. That's what we have to say, right?
Hell yes, bud. All right. Loot bet ad coming up. Fuel up your monster energy. Trent, it's 4/20/2020 today. Did you realize that?
Wow. I did not. If only, and you just missed 4:20. Oh no, it's 5:20 a.m. for you. If you're in like the Pacific right now, it would be 4:20 a.m.
Dude, at the BTS studio, it's 4/20/2020.
That's magical.
That is some dank shit. It's a pleasure to carry you guys through these trying times. We'll be back after this short break.